Hey, what's going on, YouTube? You don't care who I am, and I don't know who you are. So this is perfect. I'm gonna skip to minute... Not sure. I think about 6:30, 6:28 or something. I'm gonna listen to TheDooo play Eclipse, and supposedly it's gonna be, fucking mind-blowing. I mean, apparently. I did not know before this that this is a Sterling Music Man guitar, so... I mean, I don't know what I thought it was before, but I didn't think it was a Sterling. But Music Man makes some great stuff. Not sponsored. Should be. If you know someone at fucking Music Man, have them hit me up. I would, however, take a bass. I would take a bass over a guitar, just because, like, their fucking Music Man basses are pretty fucking absurd. Anyways, we're going to 6:28. I don't know if this is true. It's just what someone said in the thing where people say things. Let's get it. I like that echo. That's pretty fucking tasty. Before that, I was like, unfortunately, I've heard a lot of TheDooo, and he's so good that I don't know. The part before that was good, but that is some Dooo shit. I guess those are 30-second notes. Okay, so I can only focus on what the fuck I focus on, so haters be damned. And I'm probably focusing on, like, the least interesting part, which is him tapping with the side of the pick, which has been around for, I mean, forever, really. I mean, as far back as, like, Van Halen and all that. I mean, Eddie tapped with his finger or whatever. He probably also did it with his pick. But I'm just saying, like, it's a super old technique, but I've just never really tapped with the side of my pick, and so when I watch people do it and it sounds good, I'm like, damn, I should probably do that. And you can tap fast. You can definitely tap faster with your pick than you can with just your finger, because you can get this like bouncy motion where you're like, do I have a pick? I have a pick. Do I have a guitar? Well, I have an acoustic. So I'm not going to play anything cool. I'm just going to illustrate that even though I don't do it, as someone that doesn't do it, it's still like super fast, because you can kind of go in this like locking repetition. Well, hopefully it'll fucking work. So I'm not gonna like tap any lines. I'm just gonna do the tapping. Can you hear it? It's like quiet. You hear how fast that shit is? Because you almost just like lock your whole arm and your wrist, and you start like. But I don't know. For some reason, I never really did much tapping with the pick. Oh, and you people that don't know me are like, well, who gives a fuck what you do? Fair. That's fair. I'm just talking about a fucking video. Yeah, but my favorite thing about TheDooo is always my favorite thing about TheDooo, which is I don't actually give a fuck how good you are at guitar. Because, like, it's this thing where you start just digging through these rabbit holes of acoustic and electric and whatever, and sweeping and shredding and harmonics and blah, blah, whatever fucking bucket you just, like, dive into. There are so many great players that I just don't actually give a fuck anymore if someone's awesome. The only thing I care about is, do I care to watch them play? And Dooo always has this feeling to even his shredding where I just enjoy watching him play. I know people are like, but isn't he like very good? He is very good. He's extremely good. He's an extremely good fucking player. But there's so many great players that I just don't give a fuck about. They're great. I just don't care. But TheDooo always like manages to play guitar in a way where I'm like, I fucking like hearing you play, man. Guy's fucking, no surprise, he's good. He's not good. He's great. He's fantastic. He's fucking like, I don't know, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Let's give him a 9, not a 10. He's not fucking perfect. He's 9 out of 10. He's fucking basically flawless. I just love watching a guitarist that I get happy watching him play. Oh, and as is typical, I talk for fucking 5 minutes right before the last 8 seconds of the song. Yeah, well, that happened. I'm assuming that is Eclipse, is what I just heard. And the hesitation you're hearing in my voice is not because it's not killer. It is killer. But I've watched a lot of Dooo videos, and I don't think that's anywhere even near the best of what he's done. It's fucking on point. It is 100% on point. Like, he's nailing it. But dude, I've heard him like murder some shit. Like, just murder it. Like, take it out back. You're getting arrested by the cops. You just raped that song. And that's the problem when you're great. When you're a killer like TheDooo is, the problem is you're no longer competing against strangers. You're competing against yourself. Classic, cheesy line, right? But that's the thing, is when you don't know TheDooo and then you see him, you're like, how good is this guy? And then he like, turns turkeys out on the guitar. And you're like, wow, that guy's fucking great. But then once you watch him the 7th time or the 10th time or the 28th time, now you know he's great, you know what he can do, and now he's competing against himself. So against a random, that dude fucking cut a random's throat and leave him dead on the side of the road. But against himself, I don't think it's, I think it's good. It's not one of his best things. I didn't think it's really in the top. That little snippet we just saw there, I don't think that's really in the top of his game. So, since I said anything other than I would love to suck his dick, I imagine there'll be a lot of downvotes and a lot of hateful fucking people. And I don't give a fuck. And this reaction's done.